students, welcome back to Pathashala. As you know, I have started Sudarshan series for 2nd PU chemistry and already 7 videos are uploaded on the channel. If you have not seen that, the link is given in the description. Please go through that and then come to this one. So in today's class, we are going to talk about physical properties of haloalkanes. Okay, in detail, carefully see. And also the in-text question which are asked upon this concept. Okay, yes. Let us start with physical properties of haloalkanes. First one, color, odor, state, density. So first we'll discuss these 4, remaining we'll discuss afterwards. See, color. Lower members or all haloalkanes in pure state do not have any color. Not having any color. Alkyl halides do not have color in pure state. But however, when iodine or bromine or haloalkane means we are talking about alkyl bromide or alkyl iodides. When exposure to light, they impart a color. The exposure to light, they will give a color. Getting my point? When iodoalkane and bromoalkanes, iodoalkanes and bromoalkane, however, iodoalkane means alkyl iodide, iodoalkane and bromoalkanes gives color when exposure to light and exposure to light. I hope you are getting. So actually they are not having any color in pure state, but when iodoalkane or bromoalkanes are exposure to light, they will give a color. Getting? And what about odor? So all they have a sweet smell, guys. Alkyl halides in volatile state, they have a sweet smell. Remember this point. Alkyl halide in vapor state or liquid state, you can say. Alkyl halides in vapor or liquid state. Alkyl halides in vapor or liquid state have sweet smell. They have a sweet smell. Okay. Talking about state, lower members of haloalkanes are gases. Means you can take any methyl and ethyl halides. Chloromethane, bromomethane, iodomethane, fluoromethane, chloroethane, bromoethane. These all are in gas form. Higher members are either solids or liquids. Remember, lower members are gaseous in nature, but higher members are either solids or liquids. Higher members are either solids or liquids. I hope you are getting. Lower members means up to ethane. Methyl halides and ethyl halide. Chloromethane, bromomethane, iodomethane. Chloroethane, bromomethane and iodoethane. These all are in gas phase. The remaining almost all are in either solid or liquid. Talking about next part, that is density. What is density, guys? Density is equal to mass divided by volume. In physics you study. Density will be equal to mass divided by volume. Correct? Now see, order of density of alkyl halide and water I have written. So what are the alkyl halide we will get? Iodoalkane, bromoalkane, chloroalkane, fluoroalkane. So you have to write the order of density. And you know, density is equal to mass divided by volume. Means density is directly proportional to mass. If molar mass is more, density is more. Because directly proportional, right? If molar mass is less, density is less. So tell me, among iodine, bromine, chlorine, fluorine, which is having more mass? Obviously iodine, because iodine is having more atomic number, more mass. So what should I write? Ri, alkyl halide is greater than, alkyl iodide is greater than alkyl bromide, which is greater than alkyl chloride, which is greater than alkyl fluoride. Why? Because what is the reason here? Reason is as molecular mass increases, R is fixed here. Order of density of alkyl halide I have written means R is fixed. R is fixed means R may be anything, C2H pi or CH3, anything. That R is fixed. Only you are changing halogen. In that case, you have to talk about the molecular mass of halogen. More the molecular mass, more is the density. Iodine is having highest molecular mass. Therefore, alkyl iodide is having highest density among the remaining. Getting? Yes. Next one. What is the reason here? What is the reason? More mass, molecular mass increases, implies density also increases. Molecular mass increases, density increases. That is the reason here. Talking about. I hope you are getting. Next one. Density order of polychloromethane. Polychloro means carbon tetrachloride, chloroform, dichloromethane, and chloromethane. So these are we are talking about. See, if you take CCl4, CHCl3, CH2Cl2, CHCl. See, in all case only one carbon is there. Okay. So in last case 4 halogen, 3 halogen, 2 halogen, 1 halogen. Now tell me, in which case halogens are more? Last case. If halogens are more, molecular mass is more. If molecular mass is more, obviously density is more only. So again, carbon tetrachloride is highest. Getting my point? Okay. So I hope you followed. So if you are talking about the water, so that water is having a higher density than chlorides and chlorides, lesser density than iodides and bromides. So water comes here in between here. What you will get here? Water. Getting? And here if you take a water, the water will be after this one. Then you will get this one. Order of the water, density. Getting my point? Yes. I hope you followed. Density depends upon molecular mass and value. Always remember this point. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can take it, guys. I hope you have taken the screenshot. Now these are regarding density, state, odor and color. Now we will talk about main important point. From that you will get a competitive question. That is boiling point. Yes, let us start. Yes guys. So next physical property is boiling point. Carefully see. Talking about boiling point of haloalkanes. First you tell me what is boiling point. Boiling point is a temperature at which vapor pressure of the liquid becomes equal to atmospheric pressure. Otherwise, you see, temperature at which liquid starts converting into vapor. In this way also you can conclude, right? Liquid start converted into vapor. To convert liquid to vapor, we have to remove the force of attraction present between the molecules in liquid. Meaning is, our boiling point is directly proportional to force of attraction present between the molecules in liquid. If more is the force of attraction, we have to give more temperature to break the force of attraction and convert it into gas. Correct or not? So what we have to do? We have to add more force of, we have to add more temperature if more force of attraction is there. And we have to add less temperature to convert liquid to gas if the force of attraction is less. So what you can say now? Boiling point, this boiling point is directly proportional to force of attraction. It may be van der Waals force of attraction, it may be a hydrogen bond, any force of attraction. So here I will write van der Waals force. Van der Waals force. And one more thing. So how van der Waals force increases? As a molecular weight increases, number of molecules increases and therefore van der Waals force of attraction also increases. If van der Waals force of attraction increases, boiling point also increases. Why sir? Because we have to give more heat to break the force of attraction between the molecules. I hope you are getting. And one more point you have to remember, our boiling point is inversely proportional to branching. Boiling point is inversely proportional to branching. So what is the meaning sir? Inversely proportional to branching means as branching increases, surface area decreases. Remember this point. As branching increases, surface area decreases. If surface area decreases, obviously boiling point also decreases only, because surface area decreases, van der Waals force of attraction decreases. Van der Waals force of attraction decreases, boiling point also decreases only. Therefore, branching increases, boiling point decreases. Therefore, you are written inversely proportional. I hope you understood generally. Now apply this concept to the question. See, 4 different cases I have taken. For same alkyl group. Same means I have taken alkyl group as the same only. R is fixed. But different halogen. See, 4 cases are there. Ri, RBr, RCl and Rf. Okay. Now for the same alkyl group, order of the boiling point. R is same. Then what is different? Halogen is different. Iodine, bromine, chlorine, fluorine. Now what concept you have to apply? Same concept, van der Waals force. When van der Waals force is more, boiling point is more. And in which case van der Waals force is more? Obviously Ri. Why sir? Ri is having more molecular weight. Because R is same. Iodine, bromine, chlorine, fluorine. Which is having highest molecular weight? Iodine, right? So iodine is having more molecular weight. Means alkyl iodide is having more molecular weight. More the molecular weight, more is the van der Waals force. More is the van der Waals force, more is the boiling point. So highest order is Ri, then RBr, then Rf. Why? What is the reason, guys? Reason is more the molecular weight, more is the van der Waals force, and more is the boiling point. I hope you understood the meaning. Yes. Talking about next one, for the same halogen, boiling point decreases as size of the alkyl part decreases. Meaning is, I will take an example, you will come to know. CH3, CH2, Cl or any X you write. Okay. CH3, CH2, CH2, X. Propyl iodide you have taken. Propyl iodide. Or halogen you have taken. You can take Cl, Br, I, whatever. Here alkyl part is size we are talking about. For the same halogen, you have to take the same halogen. Either you take chlorine or you take a bromine, any one you have to fix it, halogen. Now second example I will take, just I will decrease the number of carbon atom. Carefully see. Halogen is fixed. Halogen is one fixed only. Either you take chlorine or bromine or iodine. So halogen is fixed, but alkyl chain decreases. Here 3 carbon, here 2 carbon, here 1 carbon. Yes. Now tell me. Here more number of carbon atoms are there. If more number of carbon atoms are there, molecular weight is more. If molecular weight is more, obviously van der Waals force of attraction is more. If van der Waals force of attraction is more, obviously our boiling point is more only. So which is having highest? This is having highest than this. Because as we are moving from left to right, alkyl part decreases, means carbon atom decreases, molecular weight decreases. Obviously boiling point also decreases for you as alkyl part decreases. I hope you understood. So next one, for isomeric alcohol, this is very important. Isomeric means it is having same molecular formula but different structural formula. Talking about primary, secondary and tertiary haloalkanes. You know primary haloalkanes, halogen attached carbon should have only one substituent. Secondary means halogen attached carbon should have 2 substituent. Tertiary means halogen attached carbon should have 3 substituent. Already we have discussed it in classification. So if you are not seeing that, the first video, lecture 1, if you are not seeing that, link is given in the description. Please go through that. You will come to know. Okay. So we are talking about boiling point of isomers. What happens? Always remember. So you know that boiling point is inversely proportional to branching. Already have written here. Boiling point is inversely proportional to branching. Therefore, primary alkyl halides are greater than, secondary alkyl halides are greater than tertiary. Sir, what you are telling we are not getting? You are not getting? Carefully see the example, you will come to know. CH3Cl. Okay. Otherwise you take like this. Same molecular formula I take. So, yes, see. CH3, CH2, 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 Cl. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon I have taken. Okay. Now see. Otherwise you take 5 carbon. Okay. So you take secondary. One of the secondary carbon you take. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and here 5. Last case, you take this one. CH3, 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 CH2, Cl. So any one example you can take, guys. So I will take 4 carbon better so that you can easily understand. See now. Yes, these are the examples I have taken. Carefully see. Halogen is attached to this carbon and this carbon is having only one substituent. So it is a primary haloalkane. Correct or not? Halogen is attached to this carbon and this carbon is having here one substituent, here one substituent. It is a secondary haloalkane. Correct? Halogen is attached to this carbon and this carbon is having 1, 2, 3. 3 substituents. So it is a tertiary haloalkane. Now tell me primary, secondary and tertiary. So here straight chain is there. Here one branching is there. Here 3 branchings are there. So as you know, as branching increases, boiling point decreases. Already I have written, no, branching and boiling points are inversely proportional. As branching increases, boiling point decreases. Again question arises, sir, why sir? Because if branching increases, surface area decreases. If surface area decreases, van der Waals force decreases. If van der Waals force decreases, boiling point decreases. So indirectly we can say branching is inversely proportional to boiling point. Now tell me, primary, secondary and tertiary. What is the order? Primary should be greater because branching is less. This is greater than this and this is greater than this one, tertiary. I hope you are getting. What is the reason? As branching increases, yes, surface area decreases. Surface area decreases and hence van der Waals force decreases. Van der Waals force decreases and boiling point also decreases. You remember this point, guys, very important. This point. I hope you are getting. So this is the reason for isomeric alcohol. Always remember primary is greater than, secondary is greater than tertiary. So what you have to take, you should take a haloalkane with the same molecular formula. That is very important because if molecular formula is different, again it depends upon the molecular weight only. If you are taking 2 carbons here and 1 carbon here means again it is problem because that depends upon molecular weight. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, 1 halogen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, 1 halogen. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbon, 1 halogen. 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Total 9 hydrogens. 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. 9 hydrogen. 3 plus 3 plus 3. 9 hydrogen. So in all cases I have taken molecular formula is same. So if molecular formula is same and the halogen is primary, secondary and tertiary, you apply this concept. When this concept is applicable, when the molecular formula is same, then only. If molecular formula is different, again you have to apply the molecular weight formula concept. Molecular weight means van der Waals. If van der Waals is more, molecular weight is more, obviously boiling point is more. And if molecular weight is same, then apply this concept, branching concept, inversely proportional to branching. I hope you are getting. So last one, among the polyhalogen compound, polyhalogen means CCl4, chloroform, CH2Cl2, CH3Cl. One, see, you know methane. From the methane, CH4 formula, you remove one H, add one Cl, chloromethane. Remove 2H, add 2Cl, dichloromethane. Remove 3H, add 3Cl, chloroform, trichloromethane. So remove all the 4H from the methane, add 4 chlorine. That is called carbon tetrachloromethane. Now tell me, in all the case, only one carbon atom is there. And here, the deciding factor is halogen. More the number of halogen, more is the molecular weight. More is the molecular weight, more is the van der Waals force of attraction. More is the van der Waals force of attraction, obviously more is the boiling point. So boiling point order is carbon tetrachloride is greater than, chloroform is greater than, dichloromethane is greater than chloromethane. I hope you got point regarding the boiling point. So you only remember the concept of this one. Molecular mass increases, van der Waals force increases. Van der Waals force increases, boiling point increases. And as branching increases, surface area decreases and boiling point decreases. Means branching and boiling points are inversely proportional. Van der Waals force and molecular weight are directly proportional to boiling point. I hope you followed. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can take it, guys. I hope you have taken the screenshot. Now we'll talk about most important one, that is nature of CX bond and dipole moment and solubility. After that, we'll solve the in-text question of this concept. Okay, so let us do that. Yes, guys. Next concept is a sixth point, that is nature of CX bond. You know, nature of CX bond means in haloalkanes, carbon halogen bond is polar bond. So what is polar bond? See, carbon is less electronegative compared to halogen, X. So halogen is more electronegative than carbon. So it will pull the electrons involved in the bond formation towards itself. Means this halogen will pull the electron towards itself. As a result, halogen gets partial negative, carbon gets partial positive. So this type of charge separation is there. No, such a bonds are called polar bond. Getting? So in haloalkane there is a polar bond. So what? In haloalkane, CX bond is polar. Charge separation. Okay. Now you see, bond strength and polarity we'll talk about. Now, when the polarity is more, when the pulling power is more, right? Pulling power means attracting towards itself, electrons attracting towards itself. That pulling power is more. When pulling power is more, when electronegativity is more. When electronegativity is more, already you studied in first PU, periodicity chapter. So when you halogen, you come from top to bottom in the periodic table. What happens? Electronegativity decreases. So obviously higher electronegative compound is F. So what is the bond strength and polarity order? Alkyl fluoride is greater than, alkyl bromide is greater than, alkyl chloride is greater than, alkyl. So one thing is missing. Bromide, fluoride, sorry, here chloride, here bromide and here iodide. What is the meaning, sir? So as you move from top to bottom in the periodic table, means in groups we are talking about. In groups, if you move from top to bottom in the periodic table, electronegativity decreases. If electronegativity decreases, pulling power decreases. If pulling power decreases, polarity decreases, strength also decreases only. So bond strength or polarity both are having same order. In haloalkane, which is highest? Fluoroalkane, then chloroalkane, then bromoalkane, then iodoalkane. Because iodine is having lowest electronegativity, highest size. Getting my point? So this is the order. What about bond length, sir? Bond length is exactly opposite to bond strength. If bond strength is more, bond length is small. Correct or not? Because if bond strength is more means they are not pulled towards themselves. Correct or not? So weaker strength bond strength, more is the bond length. So exactly reverse order you will get. Here RF is highest. So in bond length, RF should be lowest. So what you will get? RF less than, reverse order. RCl less than, RBr less than, RI. Why? Because as bond strength, you remember this point, bond strength and bond length are inversely proportional. Bond strength and bond length are inversely proportional. Always remember, you studied in chemical bonding concept, chemical bonding chapter, first PU. Correct or not? Yes. So this is regarding bond length. Now coming to the dipole moment. So when a dipole moment is observed, when there is a polarity, and already we have studied in haloalkanes, there is a polarity in the CX bond. So carefully see, alkyl halides are polar compounds and their polarity depends on electronegativity of the halogen. Their polarity depends on electronegativity of the halogen. So what you should get? You should get higher the electronegativity, higher is the polar bond. See, here if a halogen is more electronegative, it will pull more towards itself, no electrons. If electronegativity is less, its pulling capacity is also less only. So more the electronegative, more is the attracting capacity. So carefully see which will come first here. RF greater than, RCl greater than, RBr greater than, RI. You should get like this, but this is 100% wrong. Why, sir? Fluorine size is very less compared to chlorine. So there is a rearrangement here. So what happens? RCl comes here and RF comes here. Because of smaller size of fluorine, its dipole moment is less compared to chlorine. So chloroalkanes are having more dipole moment than fluoroalkanes. Remember this, very important. That remaining is same. RBr and iron. I hope you understood why you are getting like this. What is the reason? Fluoroalkane is less than chloroalkane because actually fluoroalkane should be highest because more pulling capacity, right? But even though its size is small, that factor predominates here. Size factor predominates over electronegativity. Getting my point? So what should I write? Fluoroalkane is having less dipole moment than chloroalkane because of small size of fluorine. I hope you followed. So this is regarding dipole moment. Now last point we'll discuss solubility and then we'll solve the in-text question based on the physical properties. Yes, if you want to take a screenshot, you can take it, guys. See guys, this is the last physical property, that is solubility. So carefully see. Haloalkanes are slightly less soluble in water. Less soluble means very small amount soluble in water. Otherwise they will form precipitate in water. Means they are not going to form any, they are going to form PPT. They are not going to form soluble in water. Again question arises, sir, why sir? Why? Because see here, energy required to break the hydrogen bond in water molecule is higher than the energy released when new attractions are set up between haloalkanes and water molecules. Means when you add haloalkanes in water, they get an attraction between themselves. But that during that attraction, the energy released is there. No, that energy released is not able to break the hydrogen bond of the water. You know, two cases should be there. Then only the solute is soluble in the given solvent. Meaning is, when you add haloalkane into water, it should break the hydrogen bond. Otherwise, it will form the hydrogen bond with water. So in both the case, energy is required more. So in that much energy is not there for haloalkanes. Therefore, haloalkanes are insoluble in water, but they are soluble in organic compounds. So carefully see. However, haloalkanes are soluble in organic compound. I hope you are getting. This is regarding solubility, and here completes the physical properties. So based on the physical property, you got one in-text question I have written here. In-text question 10.6. It is there for me NCERT only. Okay. See there. Arrange the following in the increasing order of boiling point. Bromoethane, bromoform, chloromethane, dibromomethane. First I will write the formula. Bromoethane means CH3, CH2, Br. Bromoethane. Bromoform, CHBr3. Bromoform. You know, haloform, CHX3. Chloroform, CHCl3. Bromoform, CHBr3. Iodoform, CHI3. Like that. Okay. So you have to remember. Chloromethane, CH3Cl. Dibromomethane, CH2Br2. Now tell me, in which case halogen atoms are more? So in bromoform, halogen atoms are more. So more the number of halogen atom, more is the molecular weight. More is the molecular weight. Just now we studied. Boiling point is more only. Because boiling point is directly proportional to van der Waals force, and van der Waals force is directly proportional to molecular mass. So bromoform, 3 bromine atoms are there, whose molecular mass is highest among the remaining. So CHBr3, that is bromoform is highest. Then anything left over? This one. Here 2 bromine atoms are there. So this is the second one, CH2Br2. Then comes 2 carbon, here 1 carbon. Which is highest? This one, CH3, CH2Br, bromoethane. And last one, chloroethane. Only one halogen atom is there. That too, chlorine is there. So what is the reason here? What is the reason you have to remember? Molecular weight is directly proportional to molecular mass is directly proportional to van der Waals force. Van der Waals force and which is directly proportional to boiling point. Always remember this reason. I hope you are getting. Next one, 1-chloropropane, isopropyl chloride, 1-chlorobutane. First you write the structure. You can easily understand. 1-chloropropane. So how to write? First you write propane means 3 carbon. Propane means how many carbon? 3 carbon. 1, 2, 3. First position chlorine. You write first position chlorine. Remaining hydrogen. 3 here. 2 bonds are there. 2 here. 2 bonds are there. 2 here. Isopropyl chloride means the second position. What you have to write? Cl here. Iso means second position. Cl. Already we have discussed the common nomenclature and IUPAC nomenclature. If you have not seen that, link is given in the description. Please go through that. Isopropyl chloride means second position chlorine. The remaining H. 1 is over 3H. 3 are over 1H. 1 is over 3H. 1-chlorobutane. Butane means 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last position you write chlorine. Remaining you write hydrogen. 1, 2 here, 2 here, 2. Now count first number of carbon and halogen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So highest number of carbon atoms are there in 1-chlorobutane. So obviously 1-chlorobutane is having a highest molecular mass. First you have to think of molecular mass only. If molecular mass is same, then go for branching. Always remember this point. Okay. First factor which one you have to see? Molecular mass. If more the molecular mass, more is the van der Waals force. More is the van der Waals force, more is the boiling point. Getting? So highest is 1-chlorobutane. 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 Okay. Next, here this is over. Now remaining 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now carbon atoms are same. Count the halogen. Chlorine, chlorine. Same. 3, 2, 2. 7. 3, 3, 1. 7. So carbon atoms are 3, hydrogen atoms are 7, chlorine atoms are 1. Means both are having same molecular formula. Now what you have to check? You have to check the branching. Here straight chain is there, here branching is there. And you know, in previously only we have studied, boiling point is inversely proportional to branching. Because as branching increases, surface area decreases. Surface area decreases, boiling point also decreases. So isopropyl alcohol is having the lowest boiling point. So this is second highest. Tell me what is that? 1-chloropropane. 1-chloropropane. And last one, isopropyl chloride. Isopropyl chloride. I hope you understood. So this is we have written decreasing order. Sorry, we have written decreasing order. If you want increasing order, just you have to write in reverse direction. First you write CH3Cl, then CH2, this one, then this one, like this. You have to go. Getting? So here it is CH3Br3, guys. Okay. I hope you are getting. So here we have written decreasing order. Highest we have written first, right? So if you want increasing order means what you have to do? Lowest should be first. CH3Cl first, less than. At that time you have to use less than sign. Getting or not? Yes. So here also same thing. We have written in a decreasing order. Okay. If you want increasing order, lowest will be first, less than. Second lowest, less than. This one, less than, like that. I hope you are getting. So what are the 2 points you have to remember regarding boiling point? Boiling point is directly proportional to molecular mass, directly proportional to van der Waals force, but inversely proportional to branching. So first always which factor you have to see? You have to see the molecular weight. If molecular weight is same, then go for the branching. I hope you are getting. So today's video is helpful to you. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take it. So if today's video is helpful to you, please like the video and share among your friends. And just you comment what you are talking about, what you are getting about the video. What do you think about the video? Is it better or not? If you want somewhat better also, you can comment, guys. I will try to do it. So in the next coming classes, I am going to solve the MCQs on preparation of haloalkanes and properties, that is physical properties of haloalkanes. And after that, we will start the chemical properties, most important part of this chapter. Okay, if this video is helpful to you, please like the video, subscribe for the channel and share the video to among your friends. Thanks for watching. Thank you.